Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, we are all the way live this morning. It's Wednesday and my God. Hey everyone. Good morning. Hey Olivia Pope. Good morning. Good morning. Hey Ivy. Good morning. JC, what's going on? Erica, what's going on? Pineapples. Hey Boo Boo. Hey Keesha. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Is it Enkai? I think I've asked you that before. Maybe it's Enkai. Um maybe Enkai. Um so I apologize if I got it wrong. Lil Mama's Kodak moments. Okay. We have a little mama here. So yes, hey little mama. Hi from one little mama to another. Um Girl, Enkai, Mastermind, what's going on? What's going on? Okay, Erica for the 2 times. Okay, I think I got everyone. Good morning. Hey guys, I hope everyone is doing well. We're going to get into a live reaction really quick. Guys, so quick housekeeping item I wanted to share with you guys because it is Prime Day and you guys have asked me about this. I had a question about this not too long ago, so I'm going to share it again. We are going to do an addressing the comments because you guys came through the comments yesterday on that Keesha stuff. Keesha is mad, okay, period. She's mad, okay. But she's not too mad to promote with a very extreme filter her video from yesterday, so she's still promoting it. um mommy, mind your business. Mommy's like, can you believe that? So we are going to do an addressing the comments because I know you guys love the comments, and we are going to get into the comments, have a laugh or two or three or four. But sis is over here, girl. Look at this filter. And it's look at my and look my Amazon shop. But hold on a second. Sis is look. There's nothing wrong with using a filter. They're there for our fun and enjoyment. But at the end of the day, don't play like you're not using a filter, okay? Because I mean, it's okay, guys. Right here, this post, there is a link right here to my Amazon shop. It's Prime Day. Okay. It was Prime Day yesterday, Prime Day today. If you want to know my Amazon recommendations, then thank you. Thank you, dear. Appreciate it. If you want to know my Amazon recommendations, go to either of my Instagram pages. I have one for each of my channels: Real Talk Bougie, Francoise Vlogs, and Love Lies and Lace Fronts. And it's the same post. I did put up a couple of posts regarding some items that you guys have asked me about. It's too many items to post. So I posted a link directly to my recommendations. I did highlight a couple of recommendations that you can hit either through my storefront or, like, let's just say through my link tree, my Bougie Gang link tree. I don't have my Amazon store hooked to my just regular Love Lies and Lace Fronts link tree. But you guys get the picture. Hold on one second. If you guys haven't gone there yet, um, this is my link tree for love. So if you're curious about anything I have going on, mostly everything is right here. Yes, I am in on iTunes. Yes, I do have a storefront. I do have a TikTok. I do have Instagram. I do have a Twitter. I do have a Facebook. All of those things are linked here and everywhere for the most part. Um, and my Timu link is here. My Ask Fran link is here. Any of my one-on-one services are right here. You can book that through that link. This takes you directly to my Amazon recommendations. Now, some of you guys have asked about camera tube, but if you want to, you can, right? Now, this camera I purchased through Best Buy initially, but it's the same camera. But I do have this camera. I posted it this morning on my community post. This is a Sony ZV-1. You see a lot of people with it. A lot of people have the G7X. I don't. I do have a Canon, but I have a Canon M50, which is also on my list. Um, but this is a very good camera. So I posted it this morning with a picture of me with mine. But this is a very good camera. So if you're curious about a camera, you're curious about some of my equipment, some of what I use, a lot of it is posted in my vlogging and a lot of it is posted in my vlogging and like tech basics and things. I'm going to do like about 20, 30 minutes on Real Talk Bougie about my Amazon list. So if you're interested in what I got going on in my Amazon recommendations and stuff that I purchased, if you want to know what microphone I'm on at this moment, and you can see this was purchased right before Christmas on 2021. That's the camera that excuse me, that's the phone that excuse me, microphone I'm using at this moment. Um, as I speak. It's this one. So it's the MV7. I've told you guys about this a bunch of times. It's a really good mic, but there's other mics that I've used that cost under $100, and that one is also in my playlist. So if you're just starting out, you don't want to invest a lot, you want to kind of go for something like in the 50, like under $75 range. There's one that I used quite a bit, and still do, and it's on my list as well. So, and then you guys have asked me a lot about this one too, my Blue Yeti, and this is a really good price. It's on sale for $90. When I got mine, it was full price, but yeah. So the links are there on my community post, or you can go to my Amazon storefront, my quote unquote influencer page, and it's very well organized and you can check out everything there. So if you're looking for some stuff and you want to know what sis has purchased or what sis is purchasing, um, get into it. Okay. So all the links are there. You can get to it from lots of different places. And I'll be talking about it on my other channel later. So if that's an interest to you. Mommy, can I help you? Mommy. Girl, these dogs, man. Okay. All right, let me put mommy out. Mommy, I'm talking to the girls. You gotta go. You and Portia go outside. Go ahead. Bye, girls. Bye, girls. Bye, girls. Oh my god. Ooh. Okay, good morning. All right, so yeah, if you guys were curious about microphones, tech gear, all that stuff, you've just been informed, okay? Okay, let's get into it. I thought this reaction would be really interesting. Like I said, we're going to circle back to Keesha and the shenanigans of yesterday. Keesha is definitely feeling some type of way about I think the read on her and her reaction. I guess let's get into it just a little bit. Let's get back into it for just a second. Sis, I really don't think that what she says happened like she said it happened. Either it didn't happen at all, or there's someone who pointed out that Jeremy had told her to stop shopping and buying all of those like just random ass junk toys, and maybe she made up a story because she's not supposed to be shopping. And I think that that's a great explanation to a fugazi sounding story. So that's possibly it. I don't understand why she would just lie. But if she had to cover up for spending money, at the end of the day, if you are making your own money and you look, if they're having it's a couple different reasons why your man's going to tell you to stop shopping. Either it's a bunch of junk, you can't afford it, the kids don't need it, and these are all valid reasons. But at the end of the day, as a grown woman who makes their own money and you want to buy stuff for your kid, like me personally, um I'm not going to sit around and lie about it. If I bought it, I bought it. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like it's a problem with you and your boo, then there's other problems there. You know what I'm saying? If you got to lie and hide stuff, but yeah, the story just doesn't make any sense. Um, and it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. And if it doesn't make sense, something in the story is not, you know what I mean? Like weird shit happens, but everybody is not a hater, and for an overwhelming amount of people to be calling bullshit on a story, it doesn't jive. Okay. um it definitely was a lie to Jeremy that is his monthly allowance. She spent $120. Really? That's not even a whole dinner for a family of five. That might be a dinner for my family of three, but a family of five. um okay, so we're going to circle back to that like tomorrow or something. We're going to get into some comments, or maybe tonight or something. And we'll talk about it. But yeah, I think she's very mad, but she, 14 hours ago. So yeah, she posted that up last night. And if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure to follow me for updates, all kinds of stuff. Just, I mean, I think I'm a good page to follow too. It's fun. Anyway, where are we going next? Just a second. Let me pull up. Let's find where we're girl Sis is so mad. Every time I click on that video. Okay, let's get into this because I'm curious. So the other day we saw Myjazzylife having some sort of identity crisis. She had, before we go over there, let's do this. This is what jumped off the whole thing. Let's go here first, okay? Her inspiration, Miss Peach McIntyre, was having a whole entire come to Jesus yesterday. And we know that that is some of Jasmine's favorite content. Her Peach is her imaginary friend, right? And all right, let's talk about that first, because sis is delusional that and her mods basically tried to tell her, like, girl, Peaches doesn't really like you like that, right? But I don't think she's not buying that. Okay. So hold on a second. Hopefully you can read this. Okay. So yesterday, this was we she posted this, okay? I remember my auntie calling me a married single mom last year, and I got so upset. My husband is great daddy. I'm gonna read it exactly how it's typed, as you can see. Um, my husband is great daddy when he wants to be. Can I make this? Hold on one second. Hold on. Okay, this is better. Okay. Um, just a sec. Okay, better. Okay. All right. I remember my auntie calling me a married single mom last year, and I got so upset. My husband is great daddy when he wants to wake up. When he wants to wake up, it's the low key. It's not even the low key shade. It's just the shading, right? Sometimes, well, a lot of times lately, I truly do feel like a married single mom trying to run a six-figure business, earn six figures as a content creator, and be a phenomenal mom to my seven kids and a great wife. To my husband is extremely challenging at times. especially when my husband isn't putting in the same efforts. My husband has the same ability to earn just like me, but won't. It's do it, but won't do it consistently. My husband has the ability to start whatever business he desires if he doesn't want to be a content creator, but he won't do it. My husband has the ability to buy me flowers and take me on dates, but he won't do it. I think he bought her flowers from Sam's the other day. I was watching a video. They went to Sam's. The baby had just gotten out of the NICU, and they took the baby straight to Sam's. And he picked up two bundles of those flowers that I keep telling you about that are amazing over at Sam's. So that may not be true. Okay. I have talked to him numerous times, prayed for him consistently, cursed him out, tried to divorce him twice, and now I'm going to do nothing. After this post and videos I create today about this situation, I will do absolutely nothing. I won't try to talk to him anymore. I won't curse him out anymore. I won't try to divorce him anymore. I won't post his pages anymore. I won't be there financially for him anymore. But so I won't be there for him financially anymore. I still love him, but so I don't know what you guys think about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I don't know what you guys think about this. Marriage is a partnership. Now, him not holding up his end of the partnership doesn't mean as a wife you don't hold up your end of the partnership, because then you're both failing. Sometimes in marriage, you're going to have unequal times, you're going to have unequal seasons. You're going to have seasons when you feel like you're doing more and vice versa, right? But if you are like, you know what? You're not doing your part, so I'm not going to do my part. That's so immature. It's like no point in being married. But if you think you're not going to take care, like, doesn't he live up under the roof? Who pays the mortgage? If he doesn't pay the mortgage and you pay the mortgage, you're still taking care, it's still financially, you're doing what you have to do for the household. I mean, at the end of the day, when, unless I mean, I just think it's very strange. Sometimes, so she goes over here, so your husband has a problem with waking up, right? Now, let's talk about that first. At the end of the day, your husband has a problem waking up. I mean, you guys have 7 kids. Who's watching the kids? Like, are they watching themselves? I could imagine it's tiring taking care of 7 kids, whether he's doing all of the taking care of the kids or not. There's a lot. I mean, Peach, who's watching the kids when you're at the casino? Who's watching the kids overnight? Who's getting up with your preschoolers? Like, who's taking care? Like, she makes it seem like she takes care of the kids all by herself all the time. She said the other day they were laying in bed, he was eating Fruity Pebbles, and she said she was going to sleep and he was just waking up because she's active during the day and he sleeps during the day, and he's up through the night with the kids and the baby so she can get her rest. It's like, sis, which version is it that you're telling us today? Sometimes I feel like she's just lying about stuff to create content, to give herself something to talk about, because he just sits there and smiles and laughs at her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Makes it seem like he does nothing, but how are you asleep and you have children at the house? Who else is taking care of the kids? It's absolutely nuts. Look, and it's okay if you don't follow her. At the end of the day, it's more about women who love to throw their spouses under the bus and then can't figure out why someone's just going to do what they're going to do and not do what they're not going to do. At the end of the day, he might have the ability to earn 6 figures, but 6 figures might not be what he's going to do. I mean, you, like, as a mother, you may have a child who has the ability to be a brain surgeon, but if your child decides to go be a phlebotomist or a registered nurse, that's okay. If your child could be a Harvard professor, but decides to be the best damn high school teacher, that needs to be okay. The fact that you see the potential in this man and he's not realizing the potential that you think he needs to come through with, sis, he's your husband, not your son. And two people being very driven with 7 children doesn't work. That's why you typically don't see men who have very challenging jobs with a wife who has very challenging jobs. And if you do, oftentimes they don't have kids. And if they do have kids, then they have a lot of support. And I mean paid support. Okay. Executives, male or female, you're not going to see two people in the house with the same type of job. If you do, there's marital problems, there's affairs, there's lots of different things going on. Not saying any of those things are right, but those things happen because that's a whole nother dynamic and a whole nother conversation. But she seems to think that he needs to come through as a 6-figure earner. Peach needs to understand you might just have to be the 6-figure earner in the household. Like that might just be your destiny. Just because you see that he's got potential, potential is not always realized. Okay. Some people don't have the desire. Maybe his destiny is to be a good supportive husband that brings in a certain amount of money, but has your back for you to be your best. Right. Anyway, I think she's a weirdo. I think she's got this marriage thing completely messed up. Um, if he were out here doing what she's doing, I just don't think she would like it very much. I think she's a very competitive, hateful ass woman and hateful ass wife. And I think that she wants him to kind of do what she does. And he doesn't want to do what you do. And word on the street is, I guess he had some sort of a business and she made him stop focusing on his business that he enjoyed to do what she wanted him to do, which is creating content. So I don't know. I just thought I would talk about this again because I feel like it's ridiculous. And I just don't think she knows what real marriage is. And she's got it twisted. And it's the wrong message to people out here who want to be married or don't know what marriage is really about, that Peach is telling you something about marriage that actually is not accurate. This is not how marriages work. This is writing bullshit like this is the way that, someone's going to print this off and hand it to their lawyer and use this as another reason why they don't want to deal with you anymore and why you are mentally unstable and you are alienating him from his family and you are very hypercritical and all of those things. It's awful. Um yeah, well, look, she married who she married. And the read on him from her is he's a bum. At the end of the day, she laid down and had 7 children with a man who already had 2. So at the end of the day, um, that's her husband. That might not be your husband, is definitely not mine, but that's hers. Like at the end of the day, sometimes you got to sit down and suck it up, buttercup. That's who you chose time after time after time after time, day after day after day after day. Either you're going to work with what you got and be happy with it and grateful for it. Because when you get back out here on the dating scene, yeah, no one's in Peach's current condition. You only going to attract a bum because you got a loud mouth. You are very disrespectful and you're bitchy. And you got 7 kids and you walk around looking sloppy and stank. Ain't nobody coming for that. So you better take what you got and appreciate it because somebody else will. And I think I'm going to leave that right there. If you guys want to talk more on this topic, y'all let me know. But I just wanted to jump on that for a minute because sis got it twisted. And I don't think she really understands the gravity of what she's got going on out here. Oops, that's not her. I don't think she really understands the gravity of what life is really like out here as a single woman. and he may even come and break you down, but at the end of the day, yet you're not going to replace your husband anytime too quick. And he also might be the type that he's going to make it difficult for you to find someone else, because he might be the type that's going to come ring the bell and not call, because he got 7 kids up under that house, okay, under that roof. And that's going to bother Mr. Man if you ever decide to try to move on. Okay, because men usually don't like to lay their head or take their Air Force Ones or Jordans off in another man's house with another man's kids, because you never know when that man's gonna pull something out his trunk. Okay, because he's about tired of you laying around the house, and one of his kids just told him something. Okay, so I don't know who she thinks she's fooling at not even 40 yet, but looking a good 55, that things would be rosy if you get rid of him, because you know that that's not the case. So I don't know. This might just be content. This might just be her putting on stunts and shows like she typically does. But at the end of the day, like, it's just it's very dangerous talk, a woman with a husband, and to talk about him in such a manner and throw him up under the bus. But it's like, okay, here goes Peach again. You know what I'm saying? She's not going to be satisfied until he's somewhere else with someone else. That's all I got to really say on the topic. She just won't be satisfied until he has left the building once and for all. But that's, you know what I mean? Like, you can't say she hasn't been warned. um and I'm sure she knows fully well, and she, honestly, my opinion is, maybe she really doesn't want to be married. I don't know, she may just not want to be married, and she's just waiting for him to just finally back all the way down, because there's only but so many insults you can take as a person, much less as a man. You know what I mean? Like, it's just it's too much, right? Anyway, okay, let's get over here. Oh, I can't stand this intro. Okay. Now this is another situation where a man is being drugged, but it's not by the woman, it's by the people of the YouTube streets, who are not impressed with this dude. A guy with some hips, called hips. Let's talk about it real quick. Um, so the other day, Jasmine was live talking a whole bunch of junk, trying to make it seem like she was all big and bad and had everything, and, had it all figured out. She's got her little manual for life, and she really wanted everyone to know that she's got it all figured out, and she's good, and everybody is a hater, and all of these things, right? So I noticed that we hadn't r- done a reaction on this video, so let's talk about it. Stinkabug is always like, "Can I go sit over there with my siblings? Why am I eating over here and they're eating over there?" Hey, Stinkabug. What's wrong with Jasmine? Oh, Mrs. Rogers. Peach has
Oh
shown
my
him
god,
the
good
primary
morning. Welcome to
caretaker of
another
the.
vlog.
Peach has his. Well, but there's. I'm gonna say it like this, Olivia Pope. For some of us that would not work, right? But Peach works social media, and she's all the time, and she's been able to make a certain amount of money. I don't really see the money, but that's what she says. Okay. She's made a certain amount of money. We know that she definitely makes 5 figures a month. I mean, that's obvious. I mean, with her numbers, um, and what she's doing on other platforms, and she sells a lot of digital product. Whatever it is, if that's what you want to do with your husband, then that's fine. I mean, it would be hard for him to be doing something out of the house for 8-10 hours with the way she is on social media and such little children. So in this day and age, there are men who are the stay-at-home dad, right? But why she's so angry about it? If that's what you set up and that's what you want it to be, and he's the daddy who is caring for the children while you're out there earning, what's like, again, that wouldn't be my situation, but if that's your situation, why are you either gaslighting the people or gaslighting the man that that's not what it is? Okay. And we can talk about that. We'll wrap that up in a little bit. I'll take some more peach questions, but let's get into this so we're not doing this all day. But yeah, Jasmine, if you had not seen this video, Jasmine's skin is so dry. I don't know if she just jumped out the shower and did not choose to put any lotion on, no moisturizer, nothing. But that's also a reason sometimes why your face can start to break out. He needs to be at the table with the other kids learning how to eat independently. Girl, say it one more time. It's just a mess. It's a mess. It's time to stop feeding him and potty train. He's only, well, I guess he's almost 2. He's almost 2. I mean, it's not a bad thing to introduce the potty. Um between now and his second birthday, just kind of introduce it, let him sit on it, like even in the morning when you take his pamper off, and let him just sit down on it or walk up to it, or not play with it, but you know what I mean? Like, if Aiden's going to use the restroom, put the potty in the restroom that Aiden uses, and tell Aiden, take your brother with you to the potty when you go, and you guys have a talk. Like, you talk to him. I mean, it's not Aiden's job to teach him, don't get me wrong. And at the end of the day, older kids do teach other kids. Older kids teach the younger kids. That's normal. So, but Jasmine doesn't use her resources. And she's, I'm sorry, she got like half a brain. So um she said she doesn't care for the children because he sleeps all day. But she said he's up all night taking care of the little ones. So, girl, I don't know. I can't debate what are lies. Either she's telling the truth or she's lying. She says that when she's going to sleep, he's waking up because he's up all night taking care of little ones, and so she can sleep. That's what she says. But if that's not true, what can I say? Because I'm not a Peach master. I do watch Peach's channel, but I can't debate lies. If what she says on a Wednesday is different from what she says on a Thursday, we're just we're just going based on the fact that she's always complaining about her husband. Like, that's her content. It's her content is breastfeeding in public, complaining about her husband, and talking about how much money she's either making or needs to make. That's it. And being vile. That's those are her 5 touch points. So, that's it. Okay.
Am just going through it, you guys. Like, this dog is driving me crazy.
So let me ask you this, Shelby. Do you think that Jasmine is on par with the type of mother you are? Because keep in mind, we're talking about Myjazzylife. We're not talking about Shelby M with the very sophisticated black hat and jewelry on her avatar, right? We're talking about a woman who sat and begged for $90 for 3.5 hours. We're talking about a woman that dates a guy named Hips. And we're talking about a woman who doesn't know prices of things, to where she's at a furniture rental company, and she's paying top dollar for rented furniture, and she's buying cars from buy here pay here lots. She's a willing participant and victim of predatory lending to people who really should be spending their money more wisely, and would have more money if they spent their money wisely and took care of their credit. You know what I'm saying? So the money that she does have, she ends up wasting because she has ruined her credit, and she goes to places with high interest rates for people who don't have good credit, because her assumption is because she's poor or low income that she doesn't even have credit, that not having credit is bad credit. So some people just go by what they heard and what they're exposed to, and they do things in a manner that wastes money. There's people out here that don't know that they don't have bad credit. They're being told because they don't have credit, their credit is bad. But bad credit is bad credit. If you have defaulted on loans and credit cards, your credit is shot. There's a difference between not having established credit versus having poor credit because of not managing finances, right? Um, Jasmine is the type of person that maybe didn't pay some bills, but also operates like somebody who is very low income and doesn't know any better. So she goes to places with easy buy here, pay here credit where you end up paying a lot more money. And she's also proven to be somebody who is not, not the sharpest not the sharpest knife in the drawer. And the fact that her kids are doing thing, or let's just say Stinkabug is not yet potty trained. Um, is she damn potty trained? You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, it looks very dry. It looks it really, it's giving. I just jumped out the shower and I put nothing on. Like, I was in a rush to go live or film this video. So I didn't bother to do any self care. And I just got on the camera. You said, I'm sorry, I just can't live like this. Well, you don't have to, sis. We're here for like 30 minutes. You're not living like this. You know what I mean? Like, to me, that shouldn't even be a question. You know what I mean? Like, just enjoy it for the entertainment of a peekaboo or a peek into another, like someone across the street. Obviously, this is not you. That's why it's entertaining, right? If it's bothersome, I don't know what to say. Everyone, people don't all live the same. You know what I mean? She may not live like a lot of us who are watching this right now, right? But that's okay. If that's how she wants to live, girl, we're just gonna talk about it. You don't have to it shouldn't make anyone mad, right? If it does, that's a whole nother situation. She has done nothing to improve her life except get a house, and even that is above her means. Everyday struggle life is in putting a man before her kids. That's the story of a lot of people. A lot of people live like that. They just don't show it on the internet. They do.
I took my braids down, so that's why my hair looks the way it looks. But this summer break, like, no BS, has been so hard. Um, Honestly, like, last year summer break was okay, but like with the inflation and the groceries being so damn expensive, and it just takes away from other stuff, like trying to do things and get out the house. I have just been.
This is what gets me. This is and not so much what I don't understand, but this is kind of like the hee hee ha ha moment that I have with a Jasmine, is that people who have a bunch of kids who don't make any money are surprised when the kids grow up. When t-shirts aren't $2.99 anymore. When you actually have to buy clothes, and shoes, and sneakers, and do hair, and pay for lessons, and pay for sports, and do all kinds of things. There are people out here who love running around with some babies because, let's just say, people think babies are expensive. Babies are not as expensive as preschoolers, elementary school kids, middle schoolers, and high schoolers. I'm sorry. I don't know who is running around here telling people babies are so kids. Having a family is expensive, okay? People need to stop saying babies are expensive. Babies are not expensive, especially if you breastfeed. If you're breastfeeding, all you need is some t-shirts, some blankets. You know, babies need very little. Diapers, babies need very little. Children need jeans, t-shirts, sweaters, coats, shoes, roller skates, bicycles, skateboards, shampoo, African braids, ponytails, overnight trips, sleeping bags, Girl Scouts, soccer. Kids are expensive. People are expensive. Babies are not expensive. Babies are not expensive. As they grow, they become more expensive. She's sitting up there with 5 kids talking about she wanted to have another one. It's like, girl, keep sipping on that Taylor. Are you kidding me? You can't even feed the kids. Forget about entertainment. This video is about her being upset because food is so expensive and she's back to feeling like she can't feed her kids properly. So let's get into it. Let's start back from the beginning. She opens it up with feeding Legendary. She's starting with the bullshit. She's starting the please feel sorry for me. And look at my cabinets open back here. Look at my empty ass kitchen. And look at my kids sitting at the table in a corner in the dark by my bar of Taylor wines. Girl, Ashanti, let me tell. One day I went out with Farah. I swear to God, I think I spent $700-800. I don't even know how much I spent on me. I didn't spend much, but we came. I was like, we pulled into the driveway. I felt like I had just been done a drive by on me. I went to go buy her a pair of boots. And by the time, and this was my doing, obviously I paid, but at the end of the day, I mean, I didn't have to buy anything but what I went to go buy, but I did realize I needed to buy some more stuff because, it was in the middle of the school year and just, refresh her stuff. Um, I think I bought her 2 pairs of boots, a pair of shoes. Then we went over to Kohl's and I got her a couple of outfits. There were some things that she liked. I'm sure I vlogged it because this was sometime last year. I probably was even complaining in the vlog, like, oh my God, I just spent so much money. And we didn't even go to like major stores. And I spent like $700-800. The other day I went shopping for her at H&M and I think I spent $350 and I think I only got 2 things and everything else was from her. I think she got like 8 different pieces and just a little refresh. No, so this was right before school ended. It was like it was just a little refresh to her wardrobe, just some things for the last couple weeks of school, some shorts, cute little cargo skirt, a couple items, whatever. Um, Kids are $200 a baby clothes is a lot of stuff. $200 for a 6th grader, girl, bye. That's like maybe 2, 3 outfits at the most. A baby, you could have sacks of clothes. Babies, see, people have these babies and they think that it's going to be they don't know any better, and then they may even have babies when they're still on public assistance, so their money's going further because they get free food. But when you start working and making some money, or the kids grow up, or you move that man in the house and the economic situation changes, you realize how expensive it is, and how people who pay people who actually pay their way all the time for everything, clothes, food, housing, everything, vehicles, health insurance. There are people out here, to whoever's in the back, people actually do pay for their own prescriptions, for their own medical, for their own vehicles, for their own clothes, for their own food, for their own tuition. Everything is not a grant. Everything is not a scholarship. Everything is not welfare. Everything is not Medicaid. Everything is not cash assistance. Everything is not what is it, child care resources, when you get free daycare. Like, everything is not free. There are people who actually pay for everything that they do. Okay. And do and still. Okay. So to the people in the back who think that people are haters, When you sit up there and freeload and freestyle and then want to be mad because people who actually pay for everything are calling you out for paying for nothing, yeah, that's the least I can do, because I don't want a 20-year-old getting it twisted that, number one, you can't do it, because you can. Okay, you live your life a certain type of way, you end up around a certain you end up around like people. If you are a bum, then it's likely that your circle is full of bums. If you are a go-getter, then your circle will be full of go-getters. Now back to Peach real quick. If your husband is a bum, sis, you might be a bum. You might just be a bum that knows how to make money. Okay? And guess what? He's a bum that knows how to make money too, because he got you. Okay.
Oh my God. Good morning. Welcome to another vlog. I am just going through it, you guys. Like, this vlog is driving me crazy. I took my braids down, so that's why my hair looks the way it looks. But this summer break, like, no BS, has been so hard. Um, Honestly, like, last year summer break was okay, but like with the inflation and the groceries being so damn expensive, and it just takes away from other.
When have groceries ever not been expensive? See, when you're sitting there on food stamps and go buy any and everything that you want and don't pay the cost to be the boss up in your house, Uncle Sam's over there feeding you, it's like culture shock. Like, did you know groceries are high? It's like, girl, you don't know how stupid you sound. Like, that just screams to me that you, at 30 something years old with 5 kids, you've never bought food. Food's been expensive. Food is expensive. It's always been expensive. It's always been expensive. But now that she has to pay for it, it's like, hey guys, guess what? Did you know food is expensive?
Other stuff, like trying to do things and get out the house. I have just been really, I just
And she thinks that someone owes her entertainment with her kids. Sis, take your ass for a walk around the block. Do you know how many people are doing Camp Mom? Do you know how many people are running their kids to the rec center that they save their money? It's called oh my goodness. Well, number one, it's called saving. But when you do it through work, you which I haven't had to do it for a couple of years, because she's pretty much aged out. But when you are setting aside your money for childcare, camp, tutoring, tuition, and it's all tax free. The thing is, though, is that when you do that, it does have some effect on your taxes later, but you are spending tax free money on paying for that, rather, and you're getting kind of like your tax write off early. So I forget what it's called, but anyway, it's almost just like you're when you're putting aside your health savings account. It's basically a another thing that you can do, for people who actually have to pay for stuff out of their pocket. Um, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Hold on, let me get caught up on the comments. But yeah, she's mad because she's feeling like she doesn't have enough money to go out and do things, and it's like, go get a job. Go get another job, cuz she's always very offended by the fact that people say get a job. Sis, whatever you're doing on YouTube, if you're coming to us to constantly complain about not having enough, you're not making enough. You're not making enough. You're not making enough. There are people who come on YouTube and complain that they don't have enough money, and they're getting the same comments, I'm sure. Nobody has time to hear about people complain. If you want to live a certain way, then you need to earn it. Nobody owes you a lifestyle. If you want a lifestyle, sis, you better get up off your ass and work for it. Dependent care.
really
Thank you, Miss
irritated,
Crew.
and I just hide it a lot because I'm just like, who wants to come onto someone's video and realize that they're stressed out? But I had to also realize like this is a real life. And it wouldn't be real if I was smiling every day and being honest, and not being honest with you guys. But yeah, it's been hard this summer. Just irritated, just full blown irritated. Everything's kind of annoying me. Not my kids, but just in general. Like my house is, I need to clean it. I'm gonna probably pick it up here in a bit. Make me some coffee. I haven't had any coffee today. I'm just trying to get through the summer. And then I woke up today, my allergies are like on 10. My allergies are on 10. My kids keep, like, Aiden was, they're about to leave anyways, but Aiden, he keeps on bothering me, waking me up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I feel like I'm just sleep deprived right now. I'm like, I was sleep.
You know what? Good. I'm sorry. We can't afford it. Look at, as a country, we can't afford it anymore. I'm sorry. There's so many different types of jobs available right now. Look at me. I'm doing a job. Like whoever's telling you that people on YouTube don't make money, look, I'm not making what I made working in corporate America at the moment because I'm currently not working. But I make money doing this. You know why? Because I'm a stay-at-home mom and I'm just the type of person that's not going to just sit around and do absolutely nothing. I got to be busy. So this is something I enjoy doing and I also make money from it. Do you understand what I'm saying? There is nothing stopping someone from making money. Go get in your car and do damn Instacart. Go do something. Go get a part-time job. Go work at the grocery store, babysit kids. If you know a foreign language, you speak Spanish, you speak Polish, you speak Russian. I am quite sure that there are people who want some lessons, okay? There are dance lessons, there's cheerleading, there's so many different things. There is, if you have a degree, you can go and substitute teach. You can do so many things. Some people just don't want to do anything. And there should be a requirement for public assistance at the end of the day because this country cannot afford to take people and raise families anymore. The mistake that was, look, I'm not going to get into all the politics, but at the end of the day, people were allowed to be on the system way too long. And that's it. Okay. Right now, in this day and age, everything is automated. People have computers, people have smartphones. You can make a lot of money. Look at Peach McIntyre. You can make money from your phone. Look at Jasmine. You can make money from your phone. If you are not making enough, stop socializing and take an hour and start posting to another platform. Like if you're not making enough, you wanted your kids to go to camp, get on TikTok and instead of complaining, why don't you post some different, more valuable type of content that's going to actually pay you some money, or on Facebook? Me personally, I don't really have time to post content at this moment that doesn't make me money. Like I've been doing social media so long now that social media for me is not family and friends, it's work. Okay. And if I'm doing content that doesn't really make me money, I'm not doing it. Anything that I'm doing, even today, posting Amazon links and things like that, I wasn't just doing it just because I love you guys, because I do. You guys have asked me about my equipment. I'm sharing with you my equipment, but I'm also an influencer with Amazon. So I make a commission if you go buy something. Okay. If it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. If Jasmine doesn't have money, her sitting and doing a video to me is ridiculous. The time that it took you to make this Fugazi video and post it and think people are going to feel sorry for you, you probably could have edited the videos that you always sit and complain about that you have not edited yet and put those up. Nobody wants to hear about you and your money problems. You don't think people have money problems? It's like it's just like when I watched this video, I was like, "Oh my god." And then just a couple days later, she's over there live for 3.5 hours begging and got like about $90.
I was knocked out last night and I woke up and my face was like numb right here. I don't know what it was, but
Girl, it sounds like a
I
stroke.
just need I need to get away. I need a break. You know what I'm saying? Like when I say a break, I needed to get out of the house, but it's so hard being the groceries. The groceries is taking up majority of our money, aside of bills, of course, but groceries is taking up so much, and I'm just like, I think I need to apply for stamps again because this is it's ridiculous, you guys.
She laughed saying it. So yeah, Miss True. There was a lady who this is 20 years ago when I lived in an apartment, but there was a girl in my apartment complex and she had a cleaning business and she had like about 2 to 4 houses. She had her own cleaning business and she had about 2 to 4 houses that she would clean every day. And sis was driving a Mercedes. Okay. She was driving a very nice car and she had her own cleaning business. I don't know how many clients, what her book of business actually looked like, but sis stayed busy. She packed up her car in the morning with, leave out the house with her supplies, have on her little tracksuit t-shirt, girl, and gave me the whole rundown about her business. I'm not into it like that, so it was never anything that I was interested in, but I admire people who find something they like to do and can monetize it, just like I like to do this. I sat monetized it and that's what I'm doing. This woman wants to make content around being broke. And no women in her audience group, there is a clearly a percentage of people that don't admire this quality at all because some of us are working very hard. Some of us have had very tough careers. Some people are still managing households with children and spouses and handling. Okay. And this is a woman who lives hand to mouth and thinks it's everybody's problem that she lives like that and that people need to come through and subsidize it. And she's wrong. So here she is just casually saying, I think I need to apply for food stamps again.
I think I need to apply for stamps again because this.
She could barely say it. It's a fucking joke. It's a joke. How you think you need to apply? You don't even work. You bear you work in a hospital bed with an adjustable tray. This woman sits in her bed with her hospital tray and thinks she's working hard and ignores her kids.
And I'm just like, I think I need to apply for stamps again because this is it's ridiculous, you
Yeah.
guys. Like the kids are here all day throughout the summer and they kind of just want to eat, and then that takes away from going having fun, doing things with the kids, and yeah, I'm just kind of just.
The kids are in the living room and she's doing a sit down video talking about the kids are home all day. It's summer, dummy. And all they want to do is eat, 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 eat. Well, they wake up, they need breakfast. A couple hours later, they need lunch. And then some hours later, they're going to need like, what's new? Is it because they get free lunch at school? Like, what's different? Doesn't she make them breakfast every day? I know the kids get free breakfast, but they must also get free lunch too because she acts like she puts up these videos making them breakfast. She puts up these videos making them lunch. She puts up these videos making them dinner. What is the difference? What's the difference? She's always talking about giving them snacks. What is different about this breakfast, this lunch, this dinner, and these snacks that is different? In a way, I do think that she is trying to troll. Maybe she is trolling and trying to use the peach recipe, but she's not going to get away with throwing Chris under the bus. She just lets us throw Chris under the bus. Um, I don't know if she's trying to use Peach's poverty recipe of looking poor, acting poor, and then still want to talk about YouTube and making money. No one is going to be inspired to do YouTube from a chick like this. If you got to go run get food stamps and deal with YouTube, what would be the incentive of doing YouTube? Because it's like, well, damn, you must not make anything. Okay.
Overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed with a lot. I'm overwhelmed with everything. The damn dog keeps trying to pee. I'm
You see how
overwhelmed with
aggressive she is?
everything.
Look at that. And look at Aiden. Aiden is like a blank stare. He's not even moved by her. Look, okay, then he was. Look.
Well, I'm overwhelmed with a lot. I'm overwhelmed with everything.
He's got a delayed reaction. You would think he would have flinched immediately, but then he's still staring at the camera, and then it's like, uh-oh. And then he's looking.
I'm overwhelmed with a lot. I'm overwhelmed with everything.
Yeah, it took him like a second longer.
The damn dog keeps trying to pee on my over there by my entertainment center. Yes,
Girl, Deja
and
said
he's
she
just
needs to hit the
irritating me too.
stage.
But
Nobody wants to see that funky chunky.
whew, y'all,
Nobody want to see that chunky monkey.
I'm trying to get through the summer. I look crazy. I just literally took them out of the braids, but I'm ready for a change.
She cannot put that little thing. She can't put that middle up on no stage, and Jasmine can't dance. Let's be serious, okay? Um, groceries for who? She only adequately feeds four of the five. She only adequately feeds four of the five. You think she adequately feeds four of the five, or one of the five? I mean, word is she doesn't feed the Davis kids like she should. I don't know. Look, at the end of the day, I'm not into anything she cooks or feeds. It's awful.
I'm ready for something different. I'm tired of the same thing. But of course, you guys, you're gonna get the same thing because this is part of my life. So I am normal, and cooking, cleaning, being a mom, that's normal. You know what I'm saying? That's You're gonna get that. But some days I just be feeling like we need to do something different, and I hate that. Our heat index has been so high. It's been extremely hot here, you guys, in Texas, and we haven't been able to be outside long. That's another thing. Just haven't been outside long because everything is hot, and he just keeps crying for no reason. Go clean your room. Okay, we'll go help them clean up then. Go help them finish cleaning up. This is what I'm dealing with, you guys.
The kids are bored. First of all, get on a routine. Get them kids up and send them outside. People have been telling you for years to go get a slip and slide. People have been telling you for years to get a prop up swimming pool outside. You just don't want to listen. So every year you're mad, your lazy ass won't take them to you got a whole neighborhood pool and splash pad out there. Every day you should be ready to take those kids to the pool at whatever time you want to take them. And then have them sit and read a book for an hour. Then have them do a workbook later in the afternoon for 45 minutes. Let them do 45 minutes with a book, 45 minutes with a crayon, and some arts and crafts. Go for a walk down the street. Send them in the backyard into the splash pad or a pool. Take them to the pool. Let them cut up vegetables. I don't know what to tell you. Figure it out. Like, you are a grown woman with 5 children. Who in the world is telling you that you need to have another kid when you don't even know what to do with 5?
I'm tired of crying. Okay. They're cleaning up their room right now. That's what they're doing. They're cleaning up. They're just not getting along lately. Anyways, I'm trying to just. I'm being vulnerable with y'all right now.
I think she's acting. I mean, we know that this is real, but I do think she's acting. Do you guys think she's acting a little bit? I'm being vulnerable with you guys right now. I think that she is taking a page out of the Peach. I'm just a trash, lowly, poor, broke, wannabe welfare mom who does YouTube. And guys, I think I need food stamps again. Who laughs when they're saying that they think they need food stamps again? I don't get it. I really think that this was just content.
I'm being real vulnerable with y'all. I'm just a little overwhelmed. Okay, overwhelmed.
Oh, okay. You're just a little overwhelmed. It's the bad acting for me.
Like I haven't even got myself together, you
You said
guys.
take the
Like
kids to
this is
speech.
bad. Usually I take the time. My hair is so dirty. I'm gonna wash it. I take the time and get myself together, have myself a cup of coffee, and I have not had a cup of coffee. I kind of just been going all day, every day, just going. I still have to fold clothes. I got clothes to fold.
The fact that she went up close and personal with this camera and it's in HD and you can see every pimple and you can see all the texture on her face and it just how dry it is and you can see the debris in her hair and she claims she washed it. It's absolutely disgusting.
Ooh. This is a side of
She said she just washed her hair, but she's itching it.
mom life that people don't show you is whenever the kids are crying, arguing, fighting. I'm just showing you everything. My kids are just fighting.
Does she think that most of her audience don't have kids? Like, I only have one kid, so my kid doesn't have a kid to argue and fight with. But girl, when she's feeling like she wants to debate, I mean, it's almost just like, girl, have a seat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't think that people understand that they're raising other people who have thoughts, opinions, and their own mind. We're not raising robots here. So when kids are arguing and disagreeing, they are arguing and disagreeing. I mean, word on the street is don't you argue and disagree with your man over there? Don't you argue and disagree with a big man named Hips? So the kids can't argue and disagree. Are they not their own people? That's what people do when they have differences of opinion. They might argue and they may debate, right? That's life. That shows that they at least are developing some skills to defend themselves, right? Instead of celebrating and understanding what that's all about, is that your kids are in different ages and stages. You're going to sit there and complain about it. This woman is so dim.
Some days are better than others, but today they just woke up arguing.
She must be out of wine.
We're going to get through it, y'all. We're going to get through it. Whether it's... We're going to do it one day at a time, okay? I just need some coffee. I haven't even had coffee today. Which one?
Girl, if there's anyone out there who could donate to her a facial, do you see all this texture? Girl, I don't even want to come in on it because you guys might be still eating. Hold on. Look at this. Girl. Sis got all kinds of blackheads, everything going on. This is just not washing your face. This is straight up and down, not washing your face, build up, all of these things. Miss Toby wanted to know what's wrong with her eyebrows. I think she's probably been trying to tweeze them herself. I think she said in that live, it has been like 10 years since she went to a beautician and got her hair done. So what's wrong? I don't think she gets them done. I don't do mine either. I have a natural shape to mine, but and it may not be perfect. I know, girl, I'm not even trying to say just because I don't do my eyebrows, they are perfect because they're not, but they are fine for me. And because they're not prominent, I can pencil them in. I don't have any problem with them. I do not mess around with the shape of my eyebrows at all. Hers, I think she probably messes with them. She doesn't do a good job of doing them and they look crazy. So I think that's what that is. But yes, sis is all the way ratchet. Okay, let's keep going.
Okay. I gotta go, y'all.
Oh my God. She looks like Andre the Giant. I swear to God. Do you guys know who Andre the Giant is? Hold on. Ah! It's giving Andre the Giant. Hold on a second. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Hey y'all. Hey Jackson Squad. Hey, my grands have assisted have assigned books to read during yeah, so they have their school list. All four of the Davis kids should have a reading list. Absolutely. We do math sheets. Yeah, and you know what? Look, kids don't want to be in school all summer, but to Miss Pearls of Wisdom's point, do it one math sheet, and you don't even have to buy a book. You can run it off Pinterest. You can make one up yourself. Okay, especially for the little kids, right? You can go to the dollar store. The store has workbooks for $1.25. Okay. And you don't have to buy multiple books. You can buy one book and photocopy it on your printer. Okay. On top of that, um, you do it for like 30 minutes. Kids don't want to do something for too long, so you do it for like 45 minutes or 30 minutes, and then that's it. And then let them go do something fun. And then 2, 3 hours later, then you sit and do a read aloud. Get a good book, get a Harry Potter, get something, Charlotte's Web, and read, if not a chapter, you as the adult read like 3 pages to a chapter a day with the kids, right? Do a read aloud. Then a couple hours later, give them their book to read for about 30 minutes. Okay. And then I guess that's it, right? Do a worksheet, do a read aloud, and then let them read. And then in between that, you take them to the pool. Then you let them go outside. Then maybe you let them help you cook. One kid a week gets to help me make dinner. Which one is it tonight? Someone's helping dinner, someone's loading the dishwasher, someone's unloading the dishwasher. The little kids are putting pots and pans away. It's like, Jasmine, why is it that all these people are out here giving you advice and the only people you will listen to are those moderators who like to pump you up, send you receipts, but nobody's giving you viable solutions on how to make your life better? You are reading some fugazi ass workbook, and all you're doing is making smoothie recipes and cooking recipes, but you can't seem to get out of your own way, and you're sitting there broke and complaining to people in a video and think it's cute that you're going to run tell people who work that they need that you are going to go and apply for food stamps again because your ass is single with a low potential, big hip, big titty man who you rely on, who is not your husband, but you're sitting, don't even put in top performance at your easy ass job, and you want to complain that you need some damn food stamps? Are you high? First of all, nobody cares. And I hope that you would get rejected for food stamps. Okay? On top of everything, I hope they decline you. Okay? On the strength of get your sorry ass up and get to work. Okay? Get working like everybody else. Okay? Or get yourself a real husband. Chris is not your husband. He's your baby father that has 3 other kids that he doesn't take care of. You're a fool. Look at Andre the Giant. She's giving Andre the Giant all day. Okay? Look. how is it that she looked like Andre? Okay, hold on. Look at the hair. Oh my god. Girl, go get them food stamps if you want to. I hope that they cut you right off like they did last time. You know what I'm saying? Like people who don't put in any effort do not deserve to get Medicaid, food stamps, child care resources, damn WIC, nothing. I'm sorry. I just like I really don't have a problem with public assistance. I have a problem with people who take advantage of the system because there will be someone, which it always happens, that actually really needs it and can't get it either because the system is out of funds or they're being heavily scrutinized because maybe they make a dollar too much because there's one person who's actually just out here lying. You know what I mean? And she really, sis needs to do something. It's not that they are a low income family. She is a woman who chooses to not work and is relying on a man she calls her boyfriend who doesn't even take care of his other children. Like that's the gag in it all. It's crazy. She's a freeloader. She's a certified freeloader. Well, if she read, look, she can start with nursery school books. The more you read, the better you get. Reading is a skill, and she doesn't read, so that's why her skill level is very bad, and she's never been held accountable. So she got to start somewhere. I mean, she's damn functionally illiterate, so she's about on par with with the kids that haven't learned how to read yet. So if she does a little bit of a read aloud of the cat in not maybe not the cat in the hat but Joe and Sissy went to the corner. Joe went to buy some gum, like a book of sight words basically. Okay, read a whole news article. Well, you know that is not, she's not a good reader. She can barely read tenderloins. She says tenderlions. Okay. She doesn't know how to read minced garlic. She says miced garlic. Do a course. See, now you're getting shishi poo poo. Now you're getting Khan Academy on us. Sis does no. Sis may need to go do like hooked on phonics. Okay. If Jasmine does a course, it's got to be hooked on phonics. Like, let's not get all college educated over here. Even though she has a degree, it's bogus. They helped her. She was someone who skated through the system. She's one of these people they do news stories on that skated through the system but really doesn't know how to read at all. Because she was still floating around on the fact that she was allegedly a jock. She was a student athlete. She's so angry. How hard is it to say, I'm filming, go put some shorts on? You know what I'm saying? Like the attire that we might have walking around the house is completely different from like if I pulled the camera out and it's going to be loungewear, or also me noticing someone is not really suitable for me to show, nor would I want to show them, just from it's their house too and it's their privacy, right? So obviously she pixelated little sis who was walking around with just a t-shirt, which that's normal for a kid. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, if you are filming and it's the middle of the day, probably in her world, how hard is it to say, go put some shorts on? How hard is it to say, go in the bathroom, wet the brush, put some moisturizer on your hair, and you brush your hair and get your sisters and do theirs? Like, this woman is ridiculous. The funny thing is stink a bug running around the house. Why does she think we want to see that big old donk and that monkey between her, in her middle? Why does she bend over like that? Does she think we want to see all that? I don't get it. Nobody wants to see all that. Nobody wants to see that. She bends over, scoops over, squats down. I don't understand how she doesn't get, you know what? I'm a lady out here. Maybe I shouldn't be squatting my whole butt and my whole middle and wearing these damn shorty shorts. It's like Keisha. What makes you think we want to see all that? Her skincare is bad. You know what? I don't recall Mrs. Myers being blue. Um, I don't know what flavor she's using, but isn't Mrs. Myers like not a colored substance? Did you see it was blue? I wouldn't be, she's the type to take a Mrs. Myers bottle and put some old dollar store cleaner in it just because she wants it to look like she's using Mrs. Myers. I don't know. I just don't recall Mrs. Myers. I know the one that I use, Apple, is has no color. I don't think they have colors, but did you notice that the substance in the bottle was blue? These kids stay in pajamas.
Are you guys? So my kid.
They're like toodles. Look at Tinkerbug walking behind. It's like, sorry, sir, you're not going anywhere. You have to stay. Poor Stinkerbug. Did you see him walking behind the other kids as they're all leaving? Look how happy they are to leave. They're like, yes, we're going over to dad's girlfriend's house. Girl, yes. Yes, 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 yes. We're getting ready to have fun. Girl, it's Andre the Giant. Okay. I don't know what that is. You think it's Infatigo? It's probably she probably added Fabuloso. Okay. To Mrs. That defeats the purpose in buying Mrs. Myers. You know what I mean? Like, why buy a product like Mrs. Myers to supplement it with Fabuloso? Like, Mrs. Myers is kind of like supposed to be like a clean, kind of less chemically, whatever. I don't know. I don't really buy it for that reason. I just buy it because it smells good. Um, but I think it's it would be a conflict of Like why other than you just I don't know. Maybe it's just she just using a bottle. Maybe it just doesn't matter. Um Now Maya's little purse was cute. The thing to me about Amaya right here is she's so proud of this bag and it's very cute. It's got the little clochette on it and it's very cute and she seems to be very proud of her purse. And I love Amaya's little baby prissy girl ways about her. I think she's so cute. Um Aiden's like, bye y'all, peace out. He just walked through the scene and was like, I'm out. Dad's out. Dad's outside. I gotta go. This one, too cute. Stinkerbug was like, "Is it my turn? No, your daddy is at work." And here's this one. And did you guys catch how Jasmine said that her daughter wanted to start a YouTube channel? And would people on YouTube support her content because she wants to earn an income?
All right, you guys. So my kids are gone. I kind of cleaned up. I still gotta wash dishes though, but I did their hair and everything before they left. Just so you know, I'm the type of mom. I'm trying to get into a habit of having them get up, get dressed, do their hair. You know, doing their hair. Although my girls don't like getting their hair done. Child, I like Maya likes getting hers done, but Ava don't and Kaylin don't. So, and it's more so because their hair is really thick and it's hard for me to maintain. That's why I'd rather get their hair braided. I ain't gonna lie, professionally, because I have a hard time doing their hair, especially Kaylin's. But
Um, Hold on, that's a whole lie. I did not see thick hair. That's not. I don't have my lie detector right now, but um, that's a lie. That's a lie.
Legend's taking a nap. I am about to have me some lunch.
I'm about to have me
Because
a
he
glass
already
of
ate, y'all.
wine.
It's time for me to just relax for a tad bit because you know how you just need to calm down, wind down. I'm not gonna drink no wine, but relax. That's what I need because I just been going. And it's just been an ongoing thing. So that's what I'm about to do. Sometimes you just gotta take time for yourself, no matter what it is, even if it's doing nothing. Do nothing sometimes. My camera is I need a new camera, y'all. I think I'm gonna look on Amazon and see if I can find some new.
I posted one today. Go get it. Go get it and use my link.
What do they call not battery screws, so that I can fix my camera because my camera keeps on flipping.
I would be bored with this too. If I kept putting up content like this and expected it to be different and exciting, and I'm also watching a lot of other channels and benchmarking what I'm doing against what they're doing, that's the reason why she's so like depressed about what she does. Hold on.
All right, you guys. So I am just now realizing I did not film an outro. And I wanted to come on here and let you guys know I've been doing okay. I took a little break, just
Hey.
posting, try to get my mind together. Sometimes you have to do that. Aiden said hi. You got to take a mental break and just focus on the little things, which is you. Here's Aiden.
Yeah. Hi.
So I guess they're back
And
home
sometimes
now.
that has to do with YouTube. Sometimes I have to take a break from YouTube, take a step back and see what I want to post. That way I don't get bored with posting on YouTube. Sometimes it can get really, you know, overwhelming, especially dealing with a lot of comments and stuff like that. But you know what I'm going to do now? From now on, you guys, I told myself, because I have to actually filter out my comments, I'm about to just let everybody comment. I don't even care. As far as my videos, my comment section, I'm gonna let those comments flow. That's just what it is. They're just gonna flow. Say what you want. Say, you can drop your opinion. You can drop how you feel about me. You can drop anything. One thing I learned is words don't hurt you. Okay, words can't hurt.
She's finally figured out sticks and stones may break your bones, but names will, like, you finally, who taught you that, Ava? How did you just now figure out sticks and stones will break your bones, but names will never hurt you? Who taught you that? You just now figured that out?
It hurt you, sis. So with that being said, no comments will be deleted unless you guys, that's the only way the comments will get deleted is if people are being nasty when it comes to the kids and posting nasty comments about the kids. That's the only time y'all will catch me deleting comments. But as far as talking about me, anything else, I do not care. Mods, you hear me? I do not care. They can post whatever, let them do whatever they want. But as far as the kids, delete only the kid comments, but that are disrespectful. With that being said, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this mellow type vlog. It wasn't really something to be enjoyable. It's just kind of realistic, mellow vlog. I didn't do much. I was kind of just giving y'all the real ins and out of what it is being a mom of 5 during the summertime. Okay, it gets crazy. Okay, but I love you guys, and I hope y'all enjoy this content. And I will see y'all in our next blog. Also, make sure y'all like, comment, and share. When y'all share my video, it helps my videos get out there in the algorithm. It helps my video a lot. It helps me provide my part of the income and things like that.
So do you see how so now it's all of a sudden, let me share with the people what you do for me by watching my content. Like, she's definitely trying to take a page. She's watching tutorials. She's trying to get encouragement out of what she's doing. But sis, how are you at the beginning of the video telling people how hard it is to feed your family? Then you are on top of that telling people you're getting ready to apply for food stamps. Then now at the end of the video, you want us to believe that sharing your content on our individual social medias will help you pay your part of what you need to handle as the leader of your household, because that man's not the leader of your household. He's not even father of all the kids. He doesn't even take care of the kids he has. So you want us to share you on our social media to help you not take care of your kids and for you to go apply for some more food stamps and Medicaid? I don't think so, sis. Like, I'm not trying to support your Taylor wine habit. I'm not trying to support your ribs and hamburger habit. I'm not trying to support your dependency on a big hip deadbeat. Why I got to support that, right? She's nuts. YouTube engagement will be the only engagement she. Okay, Z came through and was like, boom, drop the mic. Okay. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that very much. Okay. Period. That's basically it right there. Jasmine, did you hear that? The streets are talking. They say that YouTube engagement is the only engagement you're gonna see.
I love you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next video.
No, you really don't. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, this was the video. She put this up, and then we don't know what the sequence was, because the video starts out at one time. She's getting the kids out the door to go to their dad's house, and then by the time she's closing it out, here is little man back again. And this was posted on the 6th. So this was just like what, like maybe almost a week ago. So yeah. Anyway, what do you guys have to I just I was annoyed. I actually watched this video yesterday, and I guess that's what got me kind of annoyed about it, because I feel like at the end of the day, we do have a system in place for people in emergencies, and there are just parts of the country where it's just very hard to earn a living, and people do need welfare and food stamps and Medicaid and things like that. This woman is not in one of them. She is in one of the tech capitals of the United States. And what does that mean to us? Because she's not a tech person. She's not over there working for Apple. But what that means is Austin is not a broke down city. Austin is not bankrupt. Texas is not bankrupt. Okay. She lives in a city where there is money. And even if you're not one of the people with money, hey Flo, even if you're not one of the people with money, you have a lot of money coming into that city. And what does that mean? That there's money being spent. So there's good roads, there's good schools, there's stores, there are people spending money. It's a very tech city, so you have things like DoorDash, Instacart, all of the things. There's shopping malls. There are people spending the money that they are making, and there's no reason not to make money. If you were in a town like Love by Erica put up her documentary, right? She lives in a town with like 100 people. I don't think there's a factory there. There might be like a Dollar General. There's not a lot going on. There's nothing coming in. There's nothing going out. Okay. There might be farming. It could be very rural. So you have to kind of make your own money in a town like that. Does that make sense? When you live in a town that is rich, there's all different kinds of jobs. Everybody's not going to be rich. Everyone's not going to have a Ferrari. Everyone's not going to be driving a Porsche. But there's opportunity in cities where there is industry and money flowing. Does that make sense? Like a Dallas, like a New York City, like Miami. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that she's sitting there talking about she doesn't have enough money and she's just sitting at home like an idiot, that's not even your husband. He's not even father to those children. Like the audacity of a woman to have 4 kids in a household with a man who's not even the father of the kids and expect him to be paying bills on top of the fact that he doesn't even pay bills for the ones that he has spread out in other parts of the world. She's delusional. She needs to be working from sun up to sundown. There are plenty of people, and maybe even listening at this moment, who go from sun up to sundown making a coin. And the fact that she's sitting here on her couch and talks about, I just took a shower and washed my hair and fed my kids, and you're going to sit there and complain about not having enough and thinking that you need to apply for food stamps because you're depressed because of your damn comment section. Sis is delusional. Yes, she is a real delulu. Okay. Sis is out of her mind for even forming her lips to saying that. I would take that video. But yeah, I had to because when I watched that video yesterday, I was like, you got to be kidding me. Are you out of your mind, sis? For real? I was just shocked, but not shocked. Um, how do you feel people how do you Okay, sis, can you rewrite that? Cause girl, I'm how you feel people declose baby daddy still. How you Okay, yes. Can you rewrite that for me, sis? Cause girl, I can figure them out, but I'm stuck, sis. Um um Yes. Somebody needs to check on their patients. Sis has legit lost her mind. She's crazy. She's nuts. She gets no love from me. I'm sorry. You know, me personally, um, I don't know. Look, making a choice to become a mommy when you were a student athlete. That all of these were her choices. Like we've heard her talk about Philip convincing her to be a stay-at-home mom when she wasn't even a wife, when she hadn't even finished school yet, right? We've heard her talk about making very deliberate decisions in her life, right? Did you consult us when you decided to do that? Did you consult anybody when you decided to open your legs and receive babies when you were supposed to be studying and playing basketball? Did you ask anybody? But you want to talk to us about needing more money to feed these kids you didn't ask us about having. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't ask us about to having these kids, but now you want to tell us all about needing food stamps? Girl, go around somewhere. How do you fold clothes and they're still a mess? Girl, I would never have gotten that. That would have been like a one for Wheel of Fortune, okay? Yeah, that's the Jasmine Dukes method. You've heard of like the KonMari organizational method. That is the house is a mess and will be a mess method. Okay, that's the Jasmine Dukes method of house cleaning. Um, Begging for money for hips, traffic tickets. Yes. And the fact that she bought him the PS5. Which video is the one when she, because I saw him unboxing that PS5 or setting up the PS5. Oh, was that his Father's Day gift? Hold on. Was that the Father's Day gift? What did he do to deserve a PS5? I know what my my family, because it was for everybody. Um, but shoot, my husband bought his own PS5. That's what men do who like to play video games. They actually buy their own. Okay. When did he get his PS5? Do you guys remember? Let me see if I can find it. I'm sure she profiled it because that's the type of chick she is. When she's showing herself in this, hold on a second, girl, I'm not even.
Tink, you ready? He put his hat on. Tink, you
She,
ready?
I'm gonna be honest. She does
But it
love it
is,
with
but
the
I'm
kids
still gonna
not
get myself
there.
together and get
She
ready.
loves it because she
I'm
is
not gonna
lazy.
put on some workout. So just leggings and
That awful
school
outfit.
soon, and I don't want to be stuck in traffic trying to get back over here. So
Where is the PS5? Did
Bae went to the store to go get some things because he's cooking dinner for the kids tonight. I think we're gonna have hot dogs. I'm in the way. So yeah, we just been just relaxing. We're watching TV. Bae went to the store to go get some things because he's cooking dinner for the kids tonight. I think we're gonna have hot dogs, chili dogs, whatever you want to call them, tonight. So
It's always a
that's what's for
struggle
dinner. I
meal.
actually have to work. I'm gonna sit my butt down, get some work done. I know, y'all. This
Father's
is just
Day.
me today, okay? I'm being blunt. Y'all gonna get me strictly my mom, my sick daughter. Oh, I thought you about to give me a hug.
Tuh,
You gotta sit down. You didn't
not
want to. You don't
today.
want to eat. She can't. And I know my freaking wrap came off in here, so I'm gonna take this off.
Oh, she's wait a second. I never saw her do Bug's hair. Hold on. So you let me so okay, girl, this is I never saw this. Hold on. So you want to so she was doing Instacart at one time. She says she didn't tell anybody about it. You see her wearing the Instacart t-shirt? I mean, do some more damn Instacart. Make some money. Of course he doesn't want you touching his hair because you haven't done it in a year and a half. Wet it and put some cream on it. Look at Big Butt. Look at Amaya's like, poor Stinkabug. Oh, he doesn't like getting his hair fixed. He doesn't like getting his hair fixed because you don't do it. You should have done it a long time. And then Chris comes to pick him up. Oh, he's going to do it? Chris doesn't even know what he's doing. How are you picking out a baby's hair? Go. Okay, this is what I'm going to say. This is the cure. Go give him a bath and put some baby oil in it. Or put some, girl, what is it, Dr. Hadid? No, Dr. Fuq, no, Dr. Waleed. You know who I'm talking, like any of you guys who frequent the beauty supply, Dr. Waleed, something magic hair growth oil. Put him in the bathtub, give him a nice bath. And as you're getting him all wet and you take your cup and pour the cup on his head, you get some of that Dr. Waleed's or you get that Magic 8 oil or whatever and put that in his hair and then comb it while it's wet. Get it moisturized. Get his head moisturized and then you can comb it. She never combs this boy's hair, but then you want to come through and torture the young man. Look at it. You trying to grease it down. She is a true dummy. Okay? She's a big dummy. Use hot dog water. Wait, she showers in hot dog water? If his hair is dry that quickly after a shower, sis, you should have been doing this a year ago. And then Chris is dumb behind, can't stand to hear him cry. So he's over there crying to his daddy, and she's over there doing his hair. And he comes as she's combing and takes the baby away. So the boy's head is still not tended to. Isn't that awful? You got a soft spot for that one. How did you develop a soft spot for that one kid? But you got 3 other kids in the world that you don't even know if they ate or had a good rest or have a roof over their head, but you are so concerned about this weirdo's kid. Okay? But I guess that's the one he's paying for. That's the one he's most concerned about. But I'm just like, girl, you got 3 other kids out there, but you don't even know if they had a meal. You don't know if their mom is okay. You don't know if mom made it home from work. He's not even checking on the other kids. Watching watching a kid cry isn't content. Well, watching a mommy who doesn't know how to fix hair is the content. It's awful. Yeah, it's not content. Nobody wants to watch that. And the fact that she does not know how to comb his hair is a travesty. At the fact that she's a woman with 5 children and doesn't know what to do. It's awful. Yeah, no, I mean, look, it's about him getting his hair cut at the end of the day. And sis, if you're going to comb the kid's hair for content, then it needs to be moisturized, it needs to be wet, and it needs to be greased. And that's it. Like at the end of the day, she doesn't comb his hair daily. Yeah, she doesn't comb his hair. Why does he have freeform locks? Because she doesn't comb his hair. And then you're going to do a whole sequence of him getting his hair combed, but the hair is not even wet. And then Chris comes through there like he's going to start picking it, but the hair is not wet. It's not moist. It's not nothing. Oh my God, look at all the kids in the bed. Oh my God, look at the hospital bed off to the side. Hold on a second. Okay.
Vlog. I might have to take Aiden to the hospital. I'll update y'all later. A lot happened at their soccer game, and my camera died. So a lot happened at their soccer game, and long story short, I might have to take Aiden to the hospital.
So do you guys forget about that? Do you guys think she's back doing Instacart again? I'm just wondering. Don't all answer at once. Do you guys think she's back doing Instacart? What? Jada Smith was doing Instacart? Well, I mean, that's the Instacart shirt. You don't get a shirt without doing Instacart. Somebody was doing Instacart up in that house. She needs to go back doing Instacart. That would be some good extra money. She needs to. Okay, let's see the Father's Day situation really quick. I want to see where he got his. I felt like I saw that, and he was putting it up in the
They just
living
moved
room.
that, so we're gonna have to
And
find
is this it in Father's Day? So she got him a five. I forget how much the thing cost, but isn't it like $500-$600? How did he got a PlayStation, but she didn't have money to take the kids out for the afternoon?
kind of just try to cool down. I got my glass of wine. I'm glad the kids they had it. I'm glad the kids had so much fun. I had fun too. They kept getting me wet, but it was okay. I'm glad that they enjoyed their stuff. And that's all that matters. And then of course when I got home, Chris had just got home and
that's the one when she went and got Cece's pizza.
Our grass is back to looking beautiful.
Oh, here it is. Okay, yeah. I feel like I saw that.
Working bro, but I've been getting paid, bitch. The day, all these niggas watching me as I walk up in this bitch like, yeah, I'm really him.
Oh my God. Good morning, girls. Good morning. Welcome to another vlog. Not a lot of bitches can do this, okay?
She's crazy. Look at that yellow stain on his butt. Though that you might not be able to see it from your TV or your phone, but there's a prominent stain on that bodysuit. Is that? It looks, yeah. That bodysuit needs to go in the trash.
Say what
So did she actually say? Okay, we watched this video. I don't think we even talked about the PlayStation. Okay, good for you, Jasmine. I mean, I'm assuming she bought that for him for his Father's Day. I'm just gonna assume. Walk up in this bitch like. So is that where the kids' vacation money went? Was to buying him the PlayStation because you don't have money to take the kids to do whatever you were gonna do, and then you were trolling on the internet trying to get $300 some dollars. But that thing cost $500-$600, especially with the play sticks and everything that goes with it. Buying a game if he didn't already have some games. Hey, Miss Corey, I see you, babe. Look at his feet. At whose feet? Oh, Stinkerbug's feet. Oh my. His feet are dirty. Look, it's like they all live outside. They may as well be living outside in your backyard. You know what I mean? Just any of you guys look outside in your back. If you got trees and woods back there, it's like the Davis Bowser Dukes family lives in your backyard. They live, yeah. They're just it's dirty. Yep, that's the kids' grocery money. That's the kids' grocery money. That's the kids' summer play money. That's the we were going out of town next week money. And that's the money that you did not get for that reason from YouTube because ain't nobody sending you $1. Okay. Only people sending you $1 are your mods and the people who wanted to give you a piece of their mind in Cash App. Okay. Lazy, right? Lazy. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. And if you guys are subscribed to Real Talk Bougie, I'll see you guys over there in a little while. We're gonna get caught up on several things. But I do have some other videos. I might come back live later over here, possibly. I'm not sure, but you'll see a video or you'll see a live over here later today. Real Talk Bougie, I will be live over there. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead, subscribe to Real Talk Bougie. That's my other channel. All you got to do is just go to my channel and it's linked. It's linked in several places on my channel, so you'll find it, or just type in Real Talk Bougie and you'll see me. And make sure to subscribe. I will be live over there, and we'll be getting caught up on several different things. Okay. I think that's it. I think we've had enough of Jasmine for today. We've had enough of low life living momming for the day. At least I have. I've had my fill. Okay, no pun intended. Yes, I've had enough of this. Okay, she's a lot, and for someone who thinks that they're doing it so well, like I'm sorry, like there's you cannot come on here talking about how much of a boss you are, and then doing episodes of I can't feed my family and I need to go apply for food stamps and then follow it up with a telethon for almost 3.5 hours just to prove the point that nobody really gives a shit because you couldn't even get $100. There are plenty of people out here that if they came onto their platforms, which they would never do, and told people that there was an issue going on. Look at the girl who sat up there with the 5 kids in Florida with the Fugazi rental story. I don't know how much she got in cash apps and things like that, but her GoFundMe had $3,500, 34 something, something, something off the top. Someone donated $1,000 to her. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's not something to really take advantage of, carelessly, right? Because there are people out here that do care for some people. And the fact that she's up here, no, it's she should take that as a read the room that nobody cares anymore. Like if you can't even get $100 on a platform where someone can pretty much just put out there like, guys, we are in, like, we need some help. Jazz can't call her mom. Yeah, if she can't call her mom anymore, she definitely can't call us, right? Not she wouldn't have got $1 out of me anyway. But at the end of the day, the bottom line is she can't even call her most loyal, like she says, her loyalty subscribers. Isn't it weird how she catches herself from saying loyalty gang all the time? Girl, your community is called Jazzy Fam. Did you forget? I don't want to watch Dirty Feet today. Well, I did get a request from Bougie Gang to watch a channel, and I did go watching it this morning. I'm trying to figure out where the problem is. I did find another video on this person's channel. Turned out that they called CPS on this mommy. But she's only got one kid, but I'm not really sure why. I think people were trying to say she's mean to her kid. So she was, of course, following it up with, well, I guess I'm just going to have to not show him and da 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 da, all the things that people always say. So I guess we'll see how that turns out. I'm going to finish watching the video, but I'm kind of perusing the channel to see, but yeah, someone asked me to do a reaction on it, and I definitely will. I don't know if they want me to just do a reaction on her or on that video, but I mean, this is not the first that people will title that CPS was contacted regarding them, people who show their kids and stuff like that. So anyway, so yeah, that will be coming very soon, maybe even tomorrow. I don't know. Oh, and it was Ryan's birthday. So if we do come back, maybe we'll talk about Ryan's birthday a little bit. But if you guys watched Olivia's, like, there was really not a whole lot. But last year, it wasn't. You guys know. So anyway, but it was Ryan's birthday, and Olivia put up a video. This is the one thing I'm gonna say about that real quick, because we're coming up on the infamous 2 hours. Olivia put up a video for Ryan celebrating her birthday, showing her open her gifts, and not even a whole entire day later, she puts up Robin opening up something, doing some sort of unboxing and something like that. Why did she need to have a whole video with Robin when she just put up the Ryan video? And it's almost like she can't let her girls have a moment. Even though they had individual videos, it's Ryan's birthday. Do you guys remember once upon a time she was buying birthday presents for, maybe it was Ryan again, and she bought stuff for Christian and Robin at the same time, and it's like, can the kids have a birthday? Like, kids need to learn it's so and so's birthday. You don't get anything right now, right? So that was the one thing I saw. Like, again, it's like you went shopping with the kids and you couldn't let it just be so and so's birthday. And then now you put up a video for Ryan's birthday, but you put up a video right after with Robin doing a whole video. What, Robin couldn't stand to not have a video posted? Like, that was weird to me. Like, that was so out of sequence of her regular videos. You never put up a freestanding Robin video, but because Ryan had a video featuring her, like, that's just the stuff that creates a lot of competition with kids. It is okay for one kid to have a birthday video celebrating them, but maybe she feels bad because Robin didn't have a birthday video. I don't know, but it was strange to me. Just because you recorded it didn't mean it needed to be put up like a couple of hours after the other video was put up. um exactly, like, it's, as a big sis, it's an honor to celebrate your younger siblings, right? Even if she recorded Robin for a video, she could have put it up next week. Give Ryan a chance to shine. You know what I'm saying? Let her have her shine moment for at least a week. And you don't have to put up a Robin video. Let Ryan get a chance to have her little video featured for a minute. And she put Robin's video right on top of Ryan's, and it's not even Robin's birthday. Robin has a whole channel. Why didn't you put it on her channel and then help grow her channel so when she's home you can post content of her on her channel? Like, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just giving my opinion, okay? Anyway, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go, and you guys tell me what you think. If you made it to this point in the video, you are a real one. I hope that you guys hit the like button for me. I so appreciate that. Thank you very much. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. Have a good day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.